So speaking of other streamers, I personally don't regard other streamers as competition. Some streamers do see other streamers as competition, and in some vague ways we are, depending on the times of the day that we stream. I want other people to succeed. I'm excited when my friends streamers have successes, when they have, you know, a certain day where they get a lot of subs and they're excited, and I'm excited for them. When I'm in their stream and I see stuff happening for them, I get really pumped up. I'm stoked. I don't see them as competition. I see them as allies. We're all allies working together. When you see other streamers as friends and allies, and you share mutual support for each other, that helps both of your streams grow. You know, seeing other streamers in a really positive way.
Ah.
Make friends, not enemies. You won't click with everyone personality-wise, but try to avoid conflicts and just agree to disagree and make amends if you encounter conflict. Appreciate the fact that a lot of word of mouth happens between communities. Lots of viewers on Twitch don't just watch one person, they watch multiple people. I never talk negatively about other streamers on my stream. I'm against doing that personally, but there are many streamers out there who have very public and sometimes negative opinions about other streamers. We're always gonna have negative reviews. You're gonna have people who don't enjoy your content. That happens. You can control only what you do, not the actions and reactions of other people. Have I not destroyed my enemy if I make them my friend? Yes. Yes, Rudy. Exactly. So if someone is backstabbing you, don't reciprocate and create a negative feedback loop. But it doesn't mean you have to flatter or compliment streamers who publicly disparage you, but ignore it and publicly defend yourself whenever it's necessary without tearing down the other person. So Twitch stats, hours watched by viewers has been climbing significantly since last year. Total hours spent watching Twitch. So you can see several years ago, it's January of 2013, it was at 109 million. In January of 2019, it's 949 million. That's crazy. It's crazy awesome. Broadcasters have almost doubled since last year. So from 2,900,000 to 4,600,000. Broadcasters have almost doubled in 1 year. And viewership per streamer is dropping. So in January of 2018, it was about 28.9 to this year, which is 22.9. So you can see here on this graph, and for example, if we go back to January of 2013, the average streamer had about 49 viewers. But as the years go on, and as more broadcasters start broadcasting, the viewers started going down because there's more variety. Like if we think again about a television, if there's only 3 stations, those 3 stations are going to have a lot of people watching them. But when you have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 200 channels, the viewership is going to go down on all of them. What this means, there's more variety of content on Twitch from more broadcasters, so viewers are more spread out because of the diversity of content available, which is amazing. It's so amazing. Harder for people to make partner now than it was in the past for meeting that 75 viewer mark because of that number decreasing for the average streamer. So you need to really learn what makes your stream special, what makes your stream unique, and constantly innovate and improve yourself as much as possible. Twitch is constantly changing and evolving, as we were mentioning before. If you want your community to grow, you need to innovate and evolve with Twitch. And you want to do what we were talking about before, right? Play undersaturated but not dead games, where you can be in the first couple rows of visibility when people try to search for that particular game. We are an above average stream right now. We are. It's true, Wizard. It's crazy. So talking money stuff, lots of people start streaming thinking it's easy money, but that's absolutely not true. I have been affiliated since October 22nd, if I remember correctly, and I received my first check in late January. I am currently making $2.31 an hour Canadian on Twitch. And I am, in comparison for American dollars, that's 1.73 American. So my average time spent on bettering stream stuff offline is about 10 to 15 hours a week, sometimes more, but rarely less. So I have an average work week of 46 to 51 hours. Sometimes it's more, but rarely is it less than that. So in comparison, when we're talking about money stuff, so on Twitch revenue, $2.31 an hour. To put that a bit in perspective, minimum wage in Canada is an average of $11 Canadian per hour. Just to put that a bit into perspective, I've been streaming for 7 months so far for full time. Create incentives for your subscribers.
Please.
So in terms of incentives, I think there was a question about this. What about rewards for subs and VIPs? Rewarding subs and VIPs helps create incentive for people to subscribe. So I think the best thing you can do to help incentivize people is create the best quality content you are capable of for them and try to make it as welcoming a place as possible for lots of different demographics of people. And you can do movie nights on Discord. You can have sub servers for games you play on. You asked that hourly income before or after expenses, like power and stuff. Is that hourly income before? No, that's overall Wizard. Right now on Twitch, in terms of my revenue, I am making about $2.31 an hour. Commission an artist to make you quality emotes, as well as quality layouts and stuff like that. That also improves your stream significantly. Subservers are your jam. You love playing with people you watch. You're being able to be part of the community and do super cool stuff or build with them. It's such a good feeling. It's true, NDB. It's amazing. So inform your audience where your money from Twitch is going. Evil Zach, I got this idea from you. My income that comes from Twitch goes into, right now it's helping pay for my student loans. I'm not at the point where I can help out with rent yet. My husband's covering 100% of our rent right now. I'm hoping that sometime I'll be able to help contribute to rent and food. If I'm not able to, I may have to stop streaming and look at doing something else. But I'm hoping that's not the case because I love hanging out with all of you and I try my best to provide quality content that I hope if people are able to subscribe, they are inclined to. But I will never pressure anyone. If you can't subscribe, I'm happy to have you here. You're an amazing, wonderful person. And I hope you always feel appreciated because you are amazing. You are super amazing. So do you have a marketable skill? Make people aware of your marketable skills. You could set up a Patreon separately as well for additional income. So for example, I do art streams. I have created emotes. I did all of my emotes. I can do emotes for other people. I've done commissions for emotes. Safest revenue. So this is an interesting point. I've learned through some other streamers, the safest revenue, well, there are a variety of different ways you could make an income on Twitch. People can donate to you through a secondhand website. Lots of people use Streamlabs, but the safest revenue is directly through Twitch. Donation risks, chargebacks, the law protects the person who is donating to you over the person being donated to. So for perspective purposes, you're the quote-unquote business and the person is the customer. So the law protects the customer over the business person. So some people do troll donations where they donate a large sum and then they ask for a refund and put you into the negatives. And they can do that. I know I heard from Gothic's model, who is an amazing stream coach as well as an amazing streamer. She is pretty amazing. Then they make YouTube videos about their massive donations and get bajillions of views on it. Well, then that helps. I'm still learning about YouTube, so I can't really comment about how it's changed, but I just have heard that YouTube has not been as nice to content creators now as it has been in the past. That's what I have heard. But I can't comment on how because I haven't done a ton of research on it yet. You mean they can do the chargeback? Oh, yes. And they can do, at least under American law, I heard this through Gothic's model, they can do a chargeback months after they donate to you. Months after. So it's a good thing to be aware of. That doesn't mean keep everything in your PayPal for months, because, you know, there's people could hack your PayPal, all that stuff. It's just be aware that it's a risk. So for myself, I have my donation stuff hidden, so my mods give out the link to it. It's not out on my page, just to avoid for that, because I am in a financial flux situation right now that if someone did that to me and did a chargeback where I'd be in the negatives, I would be destroyed. I would be destroyed. So I just try to avoid that risk wherever it's possible. So only people who are more regular or people that my mods trust have access to the donation thingy. And in terms of fluctuations, this is another thing to keep in mind. So subscriptions always fluctuate. It's always a delight, and it helps a lot when people, for example, renew subs or do gift bombs. It helps a lot. But a lot of those gift subs rarely renew. Be extremely appreciative of people who drop those sub bombs, like Slipgator earlier today and Loaderbot. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. It really, really does. You've been destroyed before. It's all right. Just gotta hang out in your car for a while. Oh, we don't have a car, Kenny. I would be in a cardboard box. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I try not to think about that unless it's an actual risk that's going to happen tomorrow. I try not to think about it, otherwise I spiral into this anxiety web. So yeah, speaking of fluctuations, so for example, Tuesday, April 9th, I had over 110 subscribers, and the next day I had 74 because it was my birthday on March 9th. So people were very generous and dropped several gift bombs. I lost around 40 subs in the span of a day, so they can fluctuate a lot. So like I was saying, the best thing you can do is create the best quality content you are capable of and create incentives for people to want to subscribe to your content.